I'm Shelley Foster. These are today's headlining stories. Excuse me, is this bus going to Waterloo? B jumps on board. No more central perks for your favourite friends. And, oh look, it's Uma Thurman. No, don't look in the eyes. Don't look in the eyes.
Come on. Sneak a peek.
Ah, damn it. Hello. First, the British fashion designer Alexander McQueen has died. He was 40 years old. Mark Morris has this.
Born in the East End and the son of a taxi driver, Alexander McQueen was British fashion's unlikely star. 3 years ago, the woman credited with discovering his talents committed suicide. Today, the millionaire designer was found dead in his London home also, after reportedly committing suicide too. He was 40 years old. McQueen got his training in tailoring at a shop on Savile Row, and before long he was making suits for Prince Charles and Mikhail Gorbachev. He's also designed clothes for the likes of Naomi Campbell and Kate Moss. Alexander McQueen's achievements include a CBE, being named British Designer of the Year 4 times, and there were a few other big-time gongs as well. A source at the designer's office has confirmed his death, saying it's a tragic loss for all involved.
More on Alexander McQueen on youtube.com/theshowbiz411. Next, the sweetie darlings of the celeb world like to meet up now and then to either toast their own successes or to raise awareness for a good cause. This next event was for the latter. Here's Nick.
Vanessa Redgrave and daughter Jolie Richardson joined a host of celebrities to pay tribute to Natasha Richardson, who died last year, at the latest gala for her favoured charity, AMFAR. Stars of the screen, the catwalk and music turned out to lend their support for the great cause and for their greatest supporter.
Certainly tonight for me is a lot about honouring Natasha Richardson, who is such an extraordinary person who works so hard for AMFAR. I never think of AMFAR without thinking of Natasha, so it's a sad night, but also I think it'll be really important to come together to remember her and all she did for AMFAR.
And the audiences were not just treated to a classic Gaga outfit as part of the entertainment, but an exclusive and typically wacky performance.
And when I get back from outer space, I'm gonna punch him in his face.
I don't think there's any chance of Gaga coming out of space for quite some time. Next up, if you love Harry Potter style films and have a taste for Greek mythology, then Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief will be just up your street. Here are some of the cast members talking about the film.
The good thing about this movie, it teaches children and adults, everybody, a cool way to learn Greek mythology, and that's one thing I like about this film. It doesn't just force it on you in a way where you can't understand it, and that's what makes it cool. You can learn something, be entertained, and be inspired, and have a good time. So.
You know, it's definitely inspired me a lot to learn about, go deeper into the roots of Greek mythology from seeing this film and being a part of it. So I think it will inspire a lot of people too.
Also, I studied Greek mythology in middle school, and along the way you get distracted by other subjects. So this was a great opportunity to learn more, and if you're going to be playing the child of a god, you have to know as much about them as possible because you're going to have some of those characteristics, and yeah.
Right, okay, maybe we caught them on a jet lag day. Oh well, tune in for Movie Buff in tomorrow's show and you can have a full review of the film. Next, I hear weather in Brazil is quite nice this time of year. Add in 2 hot, talented divas and you've got the perfect recipe for a music video. What do you think?
She's one of the hottest stars on the planet, and if it was at all possible for the already sweltering temperatures in Rio de Janeiro to soar, Beyonce is the one to make it happen. She drew quite a crowd to the favela in Brazil as she worked it on a bus in a carnival-like outfit. B's shooting a new music video with fellow US singer Alicia Keys. The Grammy Award winner has also been performing a string of concerts. The video is for Keys' new track, Put It in a Love Song. Earlier, she was spotted in the Donna Marta slum to film her part of the song.
Hey Alicia, what's your impression about the city?
I love it. I love it here.
And the community, the favelas.
Very friendly.
Very friendly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The track is the new single from Alicia's album The Element of Freedom, which was released in the UK in December.
Yes, Beyonce is quite the queen of collaborations, but Peter Andre, don't get your hopes up just yet. Next, it's time to say goodbye to friends. Well, maybe not so much a goodbye as a I'll see you on DVD sometime. Call me.
And they've made good on that promise since 1994. Our favourite friends are never far away, with an instalment on Channel 4 or its sister stations around every corner. But it seems not for much longer. The broadcaster has announced that it will stop showing the cult US comedy from next autumn. In a statement, they said after 15 years, 10 seasons and 236 terrific episodes, it's time to say goodbye to old friends and welcome new ones. The show, which catapulted Jennifer Aniston, Lisa Kudrow, David Schwimmer and co to superstardom, revolved around Ross, Rachel, Monica, Phoebe, Joey and Chandler, a group of fun-loving New Yorkers, spawning catchphrases, merchandise and even copycat clothes and hairdos. It was a hit practically everywhere around the world. In fact, 6 years after it ended, daily repeats on E4 still pull in an average of 400,000 viewers. The channel's deal with Warner Brothers, who distribute the show, ends in 2011. It'll be screened on Comedy Central after that. But while it opens the door for other terrestrial TV imports like True Blood and Glee, both riding high in the ratings, no comfort to the Central Perk fans, who'll be mourning the loss of one of America's greatest hits.
Now it's time to go back to school. Well, it was for Pixie and these boys and girls.
At just 19, Pixie Lott didn't actually leave school that long ago, but she's been back to give pupils in Essex a music masterclass.
Hello, everybody! Woo!
The students were serenaded by the Brit Award nominee as part of the government's campaign Tune In Year of Music, which also saw the Jonas Brothers perform at a school in Gateshead. As well as giving Brentwood County High School an exclusive gig in their sports hall, Pixie led a super music class teaching the kids basic guitar melodies as well as how to put a song together. She then led a questions and answer session, getting a little more than she bargained for.
Stand up, Jack.
Hi, Jack.
Hi. First thing, will you go on a date with me?
Yeah.
You don't have to answer that.
Where are you taking me?
KFC.
I like chicken, yeah. I'm up for that, Jack.
See, you can get a lot in those chicken buckets after all. Yes, Pixie is nominated for 3 Brits this year, but who else should get their hands on the prestigious gong? Here's Lamar giving his opinion.
Who am I backing to win? I'd like to see Dizzy Rascal pick up something, but it'll be cool if he can pick up something because I think Dizzy had a really good year, and the fact that he's done it, independently, I think that's a great thing. I think JLS should pick up something. They've had a great year, phenomenal year. The much-needed boy band that hasn't been around for a while. So yeah, I think they need to be celebrated as well. And there's many. I think last year was such a great year for British music in general. There's Tinchy Stryder's in there. N-Dubs have had a great year. Chipmunk, he had a great year. He's not up for a nomination, but he had a really good year. So yeah. Yeah, I think he should have been recognised, you know. I like his talent, you know. I appreciate him as an artist and, you know, it would have been cool to, you know, get a little nod.
Next up, it's the music news with Lucrezia Millerini.
Hi there, coming up today, Lamar gives us his views on the ones the Brits forgot to recognise, and could there be a Gaga-Spears collaboration in the pipeline? So, soul singer Lamar reckons N-Dubz and Chipmunk should have been given more recognition at this year's Brit Awards. Despite having a #1 album, Chip wasn't nominated at all, and N-Dubz only featured in one category for Best Single.
Yeah, they've sold. They've actually, you know, on paper, they've actually sold. Their numbers don't lie, you know. So really, they should, I think, maybe have been, you know, acknowledged in maybe 1 or 2 other categories.
Speaking of the Brits, Alicia Keys will be performing with Jay-Z at next week's ceremony. Other acts confirmed to play on the night include Lady Gaga, Kasabian and Dizzy Rascal, who's going to do a duet with Florence and the Machine. And finally, wouldn't it be interesting to know who's on Lady Gaga's speed dial? Well, one of those numbers could belong to Britney Spears. Apparently the pair met up backstage at the recent Grammy Awards and got on like a house on fire, to the point where they even exchanged numbers, and it's now reported they could be planning to make sweet music together. Literally, like a song. OK, that's your lot. More music news tomorrow.
Little Italy. You can see more of Lucrezia and Johnny in the weekly Music 411 bulletin on YouTube. Right, do you want the latest news from Emmerdale, or maybe even EastEnders? It's all right, I won't tell anyone. Here's Lisa.
Cutting It star Jason Merrills is joining Emmerdale. It's been announced the actor who played Gavin Faraday in the hairdressing drama will appear in the Dales as handsome business tycoon Declan. The character will acquire a stake in Home Farm, where murderess Natasha, played by Amanda Donohoe, finds herself in need of investors. Is she looking for a little more than financial help, though? Did Darren Miller kill Archie in EastEnders? Actor Charlie Hawkins got us all excited when he revealed it was him what done it. The co-star Himesh Patel, who plays Bookworm, Tamwa Masood, was quick to suggest there was another killer on the streets of Walford, though. Darren's son, Baby George. Archie's murderer will be revealed in the soap's first ever live episode on February 19th. And finally, Peter Andre's fans have spoken. Nearly 900 people complained to the TV watchdog Ofcom about the way the Aussie singer was treated during a live news television interview. He broke down when questioned about his children, Junior and Princess, and his stepson, Harvey. Even ex-wife Katie Price thought the presenter was out of order.
He is an absolute brilliant dad to Harvey, in fact, all the kids. And he'll always be a dad to Harvey, and I'll never take that away. He's a brilliant dad, and he didn't deserve that.
That's it for today. Don't forget to tune back in tomorrow, where we'll have all the news from the red carpet of Valentine's Day, aka my birthday. See ya.